is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Gemini, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. All right, so let us get started. This is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, 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 9. All right, here we go. All right, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Gemini for their highest good. Two cards for Gemini for their highest good. This is for Gemini. Ow. All right, so it says taking shelter. The answers are within. So definitely, it's time to meditate. It's time to clear your mind. It's time to go within, whatever it is that you're trying to find the answers to. If you quiet your mind, you will definitely find the answers. So this is very nice. Then you have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Wow, that is beautiful. Very nice, you guys. So definitely, blessings are coming in any way, shape, or form. They are here. So this is a beautiful card to come and get. All right. Have patience for everything, you guys. Have patience. All right, so Gemini, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, here we go. Shuffle them one more time. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. One for the current. One for this situation. Oh. One, oh, okay, for the past. Thank you. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. Thank you. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Very nice. All right, so here we go. So you start off with the seven of cups. Seven of cups is talking about choices, decisions, wanting everything. They're asking you to be real about things. Believe in yourself and not give up on anything that you want to create. You also have the 8 of cups here. Wow, I see that. That's a pretty picture. I've never gotten this card in this deck right here or looked at it very closely. Oh, okay. So you have the 8 of cups here. You're leaving something behind. Could have been an obstacle. Could have been like all this negativity, maybe the guilt or the regret that you had been feeling before. Nice. You also have the Emperor card here. The Emperor is saying that you are definitely ready for anything that comes your way. There's stability. There's a strong foundation. It also could be now, so we'll see. Then you have the 8 of Pentacles here. You've been working very hard. You're going to reach that material success that you're looking for. You could also be changing careers also here. We'll see. We'll have more. You have the 10 of Swords here. Something has come to an end. Some kind of situation in your life has come to an end, and so it's good. When there's an ending, there's always a new beginning. So even though it's been painful and hard, you're still going to persevere forward. You're not going to let anything bring you down. Excuse me. Wow, good for you, Gemini. Then you have the Sun card here for the what you need to do now. Think positive, be happy, enjoy your life. The sun is shining down on you. You also have the 9 of Cups here. Be grateful. You may not have the best of life, or you may not have everything that you want, but you still have to be grateful, and look at everything that you have accomplished, that you have, okay? Be very grateful. Have gratitude for everything. And then you have the Magician card for the outcome. The Magician card is talking about, sorry, it's talking about, being very positive, that you know you have all the tools to manifest what you want to create. You know, you have the opportunities, you have the wisdom to, you know, to create what you want, you know. So they want you to think positive in everything. You're like the magician, you can create your world, you know. It's your free will to do it the way you want to. Wow. All right, so Gemini, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Seven. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Gemini? Take what resonates with you, Gemini, and leave the rest. One more card. Wow. All right. So you've been in your mind about a lot of things. You know, you're making decisions. You know, they want you to be real with everything that's going on in your life. You know, yes, you want so much, but who doesn't, right? But you need to be real. Be realistic on everything that's going on in your life. You know, look at everything and really look at it closely. You're in your mind a lot about some kind of decision that you're trying to contemplate, because you have the Nine of Swords here. And then you have the Ten of Swords right underneath it. So you're in your mind about something. They want you to change your mindset, really think positive, you know, go within and clear your mind because you need to. Stop overthinking, stop worrying about things that have nothing to do with anything that you're trying to do. Okay, it's like you're really overthinking about a lot. And then you have the Ten of Wands here. You know, you're trying to carry everything on your shoulders. You're trying to figure things out, and they're asking you to stop, and they're asking you to really take it easy, to set boundaries, like stop doing the things, like stop carrying everybody's worry, stop carrying everybody's problems on your shoulders. It's time to just let it go. Okay, it's time to set boundaries. It's time to start taking care of yourself. Okay, is what they're saying, because you have a lot of worry on your shoulders. You're in your mind. You're very overwhelmed with everything. You know, you're wondering about this. Am I gonna have enough about that? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna be able to help them? Am I gonna go over here? Am I gonna go over there? And you need to really really stop that. Okay, set boundaries. Let go of a lot of this thing, all these things that you're carrying on your shoulder. Okay, you're gonna have to start making decisions also, and be real with it. You have the Eight of Cups here for the situation. And why is the Eight of Cups here? One more card. So you do have the Nine of Wands, and you also have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is talking about, you know, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth about things, you know, really speaking your truth instead of hiding, you know, really speak your truth. If there's something going on in your workplace, because this is a card about, you know, your career, you know, it could be, no, I'm sorry, I take that back. This is the Eight of Cups. I was thinking the Eight of Pentacles, which is over here, I think. The Eight of Pentacles right here. Okay, so you're leaving something behind, and definitely you are, which is really good. You know, maybe you were feeling overwhelmed with a lot, you know, because I feel like you are. You're in your mind a lot. You're carrying everybody's problems, and you really need to let that go, okay? Speak your truth and just let it go, okay? Because you're leaving a lot of obstacles behind, and that's good. You need to leave things behind. You know, stop caring so much about what somebody else is doing. You just take care of yourself. Things are falling into place, and you're walking away from a lot of obstacles that were in your way. They're asking you not to give up on things. You know, just keep pushing forward. You know, you're very loving, you're very truthful. You know, keep doing what you're doing, but stand up for yourself also when you need to. Okay, and there's a lot of things here that they're saying that you know, you could be walking away from family. You could be walking away from a mother figure also. But I feel like, you know, you've had enough, and now you're not, you know, you're going to be walking away from things. Wow. And then you have the Emperor, and the Emperor is here in the past or now. And I feel like it's now. I feel like you're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way, because you're very stable. You know, you have a strong foundation behind you. You're very stable. You know what you need to do, and you're ready for anything that comes your way. You know, you're very resilient. You know, you know how to handle everything. You know, something, if there's an obstacle, well, you just learn to take care of it, and you have. Okay, so it's good. You do have. You're going to be able to make any decision that comes your way. Also, you have the Eight of Pentacles up here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? I'm a card. Well, wow. Okay. So, you do have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is talking about that you've been working very hard. You know, you're persevering. You're moving forward. You know, all this hard work is going to pay off. You're going to reach that material success. You know, don't give up. You know, you're going to achieve what you want. You know, it could also be a career change here or a career promotion here also. They're asking you that let go of anything that is in the past. Let go of anything that you've been holding on to that's in the past. Let go of anything, you know, stop being stubborn and just let things go, okay? Don't hold on to the past or any arguing or regrets. Just let it go, okay? They're asking also to save money. They want you to start saving money when you can. It's time that you need to start saving money. Also, I feel like there's traveling here for you very soon. You're going to be traveling very soon. I also feel like you just need to find your patience. With the Moon card here, we're in a new moon right now. So I feel like, but I feel like this is when the full moon comes, and I feel like this is going to happen very soon, in the beginning of September. I also feel like you may not be seeing things clearly, but we will see them very clear. Okay, you may not know what your next step is, but you're going to start seeing things clearly. They're asking you to trust your intuition, to use that gut feeling that you have. Okay, and then you have the Ten of Swords down here. And why is the Ten of Swords here? Wow, good. This is good. So you do have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is talking about, you see this man, and you know he's down on the ground, and the swords are just like coming towards him, and it's painful. Something painful has happened in your life. Something painful that, you know, that it was hard for you to go through, you know, has come to an end. There's something here that has ended. It could have been painful. It could have been sad. It could have been it could have been anything. A change of career. It could have been a change of living somewhere. It could have been anything. Something definitely has come to an end. Okay, so just remember, whenever we have the ending, whenever we have an ending, there is a new beginning. Okay, so there's a new beginning coming through. Just need to have patience for it. Okay, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, and your luck is going to change for the better. There is that end of a cycle here, because the ending is here. Okay, so just know that. And then you have the Three of Wands, and you're definitely making plans to move forward. You may not be telling everybody anything, like your plans. You know, you might be keeping it on the down low. But you're definitely moving forward, and you are definitely have plans to do something. What your next step is. Wow. I also feel like there could be some kind of partnership that could have come to an end here, as for somebody out there. Maybe it's just it didn't work out, but there's definitely some kind of partnership here. Your luck is changing for the better, so it's nice, and a new cycle is about to come in. You have the Sun card here, and why is the Sun card here? For what you need to do now. Sorry. Wow, on my card. Wow. There's no regret. Okay, so you guys, you do have the Sun card, and the Sun card is the best tarot card in the tarot deck. You know, the sun is shining on you. You know, the sun is shining, the light is shining on you. You're going to be happy. There's positive things coming through. You know, they just want you to be positive in everything. Okay, look at the good side, the bright side. You know how they say the bright side is because the light. See where the light is at. They don't ever say look at the dark side. They say look at the bright side. Okay, so really be positive about things. Okay, because the sun is shining on you. But you do have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is asking you to really let go of this this Five of Cups. Let go of the regret, because you also have the Hangman here, and the Hangman is like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see if they're going to change their mind. I'm waiting to see if they'll take me back, or I'm waiting to see if it'll change. I'm waiting to see if they'll come back. I'm waiting to see, because I'm getting this thing, like, I really want this person to come back into my life. I really want the situation to come back into my life. It's like you're waiting for that. They're asking you to let it go, okay? Let it go. You're a very strong-willed Gemini. You know how to handle things, but let it go. Let these things go. Leave the regret, leave the feeling down, let it go, okay? Because you need to. Have patience for everything also. And with the Five of Cups, like I said, there could be opportunities around you that you're not seeing, because you're still so focused on the cups that have fallen, the things that have happened, that are still in the past, that you still need to let go. And that's something that you need to work on now, okay? Because if you hold on to the past, if you still hold on to all this negativity, and you start remembering everything that has happened, you're going to keep thinking like that, and you're going to keep putting yourself in this position, and you need to leave it, need to let it go, okay? Ow. Think positive in everything. Then you have the Nine of Cups here. And why is the Nine of Cups here? One more card. Wow. So you're like in a crossroads right now, because you're like trying to contemplate a lot, They want you to have gratitude for everything, big and small. Have gratitude. If you have a place to lay your head on at night, and if you have a place to go and eat at, you have a place to go in, and have a home, that you can call home, then you have a lot. Have gratitude for everything, okay? Have gratitude. Look at the things that you have accomplished. Look at everything that has been. Be content with what you have, okay? Is what they're saying. You're at a crossroads right now, trying to decide which way to go. Am I going to go this way, or am I going to go that way? Am I going to hold on to this regret, or am I going to hold on to this past? That's what they're saying. It's up to you. Take that blindfold off and look at the directions where you want to go, because there are definitely a lot of blessings coming in, and you really need to go within and clear your mind so you can make good decisions. And also too, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to learn something new, or you're wanting to learn something new. You just don't really know what. They're asking you to just look into things, because there is something new here that they want you to see. There is also financial opportunities they don't want you to miss. So really pay attention to things, okay? Because it's there. It's going to be there. There's also news coming in. Pay attention. Look at your emails. Look at your texts. There's new projects coming through. Really use your finances wisely. Okay, really use your finances wisely. It's a given. You just need to look at your finances and use them wisely. And focus on what you want to create, on your goals, on the projects that you want to do for the future, because the time is now to plant that seed so that you can prosper it in the beginning of September, so it can grow into something. It's time. Like, if you heard that, if you haven't heard that, it's time. It's time to plant the seed, so that way, whatever it is that you want, you can start growing. It can start growing into something. So it's time to do it. But learn something new. Keep your mind, so that you can keep your mind off of this situation, like the regret and the feeling down, feeling upset. Really try to start something. Okay. Then you have the Magician here, and the Magician is, why is the Magician here? For the outcome. One more card. Wow, nice. All right, so you do have the Magician card, and like I said before, and I've said in my other readings, you create your world, okay? You create the world that you live in, If you want it to be negative, it's going to be negative. But you need to change your mindset to be positive, because you have a lot of good things coming in. But you just need to really start focusing on things. You have the Six of Pentacles. There could be money coming in for you. There could be some kind of, inheritance. Somebody could be coming in to give you something. I feel like there's something there, which is nice. Because there's blessings, right? There's blessings. There you go. And then you have the Six of Cups, and you've been very nostalgic. Been looking at the past, you know, been thinking about it. It's okay to visit the past, but you need to leave it. Okay? Really leave it, because you can't stay there. You don't want to stay there. You know, why do you want to live in the past when you can be in the moment? Okay? So really think about that. And I also feel like you're going through a healing, you know, you're in your feelings a lot, and you're thinking about a lot of things. So, wow, it's a lot. A lot of good things here. So, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.